Hello YouTube, this is Vaping Gamer, and as you can see, today we are playing Deus Ex. That's how I'm going to pronounce it. Thank you for watching, and I'm going to bring up part 2 and part 3 and part 4 very soon. This is going to be part 1. There is going to be a 12-minute recap video. If you don't want to watch that, then jump to this time now. And if you do, then stay with me. We will get this show on the road. We're going to be playing story mode. I am using a Xbox One controller, I think this is, on my PC. There is this section here called Jensen's Stories, and apparently if you play this, it's going to spoil the main storyline. So we'll probably do this after I've finished playing the main mission. I'm going to start a new game. Going to go to give me a challenge. Mankind Divided setup.
The year was 2027.
Like I said, if you don't want to watch this 12-minute recap video, then go to this time here.
Provided, of course, they had enough money. A new breed of people was emerging, half human, half machine. And in Detroit, at least, not everyone was happy to see it. I'd just landed a job as head of security at Sarif Industries, a cutting-edge biotech firm. David Sarif himself handpicked me for the job, said he needed me to keep his people safe. My ex, Megan Reed, was one of them. Brilliant neuroscientist, Megan had found a way to make augmentation safe and affordable for everyone. All she had to do was present her research to Congress. But the night before her big meeting, my security measures failed. A team of Black Op mercenaries stormed into Sarif headquarters, massacring everyone in sight. 3 of the mercs were heavily augmented walking tanks. Their mission? Take out Megan and her team. I tried to stop them, but their leader tossed me through a plate glass wall. Last thing I heard as his bullets slammed into my brain was Megan's dying scream. I should have died with her. Only I didn't. High-end military-grade enhancements saved my life. The best augmentation Sarif's money could buy. It took me half a year to get a feel for her. Should have taken longer. But 6 months into my recovery, Sarif Industries was attacked again. This time, by a radical group of pro-human purists. Violent, militant, and fanatically opposed to human augmentation. They claimed to be members of Humanity Front, a non-profit organization that wanted the UN to limit biotechnology research. The thugs broke into Sarif's factory and found machinists working overtime on a top-secret military augment called the Typhoon. Sarif sent me to retrieve it, and when I did, I found one of the so-called purists next to it, wired with cerebral implants, trying to download its classified specs. Obviously, something more was going on. The AUG killed himself before I could question him. Sarif ordered me to dig deeper, so with the help of Frank Pritchard, Sarif's head of cybersecurity, I did. Turns out a second hacker had been controlling the AUG's actions from somewhere off-site. Pritchard and I tracked his signal to a secret FEMA internment camp in Detroit. The Black Op mercenaries were there. The same mercs who'd left me for dead 6 months before. Figured they'd try again when they saw me. It wasn't so easy for them this time. I took out the tank named Barrett, even got him to give me a new lead. A penthouse apartment in China. Of course, we both knew it would be a trap in the end. Hengsha Island, China. Home to a city so crowded, they had to build a second city on top of it. Trying to find clues in Hengsha wouldn't be easy. Lucky for me, I wasn't alone. Farida Malik, Sarif Industries' ace pilot, had lived in Hengsha before. A good person to have on your side. She knew enough about the place to get me around. Malik dropped me in the lower city, close to the penthouse Barrett had told me about. Bell Tower Associates, a private security firm under contract to the Chinese government, had agents tossing the suite when I arrived. Just not for the reason I'd been expecting. Turns out the man who lived there was a criminal hacker named Van Bruggen. The same hacker who'd been remotely controlling the AUG in Sarif's factory. Van Bruggen's panicked decision to force the man to commit suicide had been a mistake. Now his mercenary partners were gunning for him, and I needed to find him before they did. Locating Van Bruggen meant playing nice with the triads, anxious organized crime lords. They had the hacker holed up inside a low-rent capsule hotel. By the time I found him, Van Bruggen had no qualms giving up the woman who hired him. Zhao Yunru, president of the Taiyang Medical Corporation. According to Van Bruggen, Zhao wanted to monopolize the augmentation industry and had hired Black Op mercenaries to destabilize her competition. Sarif Industries was at the top of her list. To prove this, I needed to get inside TYM and grab a surveillance hologram off a server. I suspected Van Bruggen was hiding something when he told me this, but nothing could have prepared me for what I saw. Megan wasn't dead. She and her 4 best researchers had been kidnapped, spirited away somewhere while their kidnappers made it look like they were dead. Desperate to learn more, I confronted Zhao in her penthouse. She claimed to be a pawn in a bigger plan, and hinted at a group so powerful it controlled global interests at a whim. Then she slipped into a panic room and hit the alarm, forcing me to make a very quick exit. I figured Zhao was lying, but part of her confession made sense. David Sarif had been worried about his people. So worried, he'd required all of them to have subdermal locator devices surgically implanted. The GPOs would have been broadcasting the day of the attack. But Zhao said a single call to Picus, the world's leader in global 24-hour satellite news, had turned those signals off. I needed to fly to Picus headquarters in Montreal if I wanted to learn more. Eliza Cassan, Picus Communications' First Lady of News. Malik thought I was reaching when I told her Eliza was involved in this. The world's most famous news anchor, working with a mercenary hit squad. But when I confronted Cassan in her office, she freely admitted to jamming Detroit's satellites the night Megan's team had been taken. Said she's just been following her commands. I suspected she wanted to say more. But Black Op mercenaries showed up looking to shut us both down. And just like that, the Eliza I'd been talking to disappeared. The Mercs were led by an augmented killer I'd crossed paths with twice before, Fedorova, a woman who'd made silence her best friend. She waited for me to track Eliza's transmission to a secret server room underneath the Picus complex, then jumped me from behind. A deadly fight ensued. I made sure she never moved silently again. With Fedorova down and no one left to keep Eliza quiet, she reappeared. Turns out Picus's First Lady of News wasn't a lady at all. She was a sophisticated AI program, engineered to monitor data streams and control what people believed. Eliza told me the Mercs had brought in a Humanity Front doctor named Isaiah Sandoval to remove the scientist's implanted tracking devices while Detroit's satellites were down. She also told me to speak to David Sarif if I wanted to learn more. By the time Malik and I got back to Detroit, tensions between normal and augmented citizens had reached a flashpoint. Riots were breaking out in several cities, and the UN was being urged to intervene. Sarif was trying hard to convince Hugh Darrow, the inventor-turned-philanthropist who'd once been a leading proponent of enhancement technologies, to help stop a possible regulatory vote. Sarif had a lot riding on Darrow. Megan's discovery would have given millions of people the chance to evolve beyond their normal human abilities, and at the same time catapulted Sarif Industries to the top of the Fortune 500. According to Sarif, Megan's kidnappers knew this, and didn't want people evolving unless they controlled how it was done. He called his enemies Illuminati, and urged me to keep searching. Determined to do so, I tracked down Sandoval via America's most outspoken augmentation opponent, Bill Taggart, Sandoval's boss and founder of Humanity Front. Sandoval admitted to operating on Megan's team when I confronted him, but said he hadn't removed their GPLs. He'd merely switched them to a different frequency. Pritchard was able to trace one of the signals to China. Malik and I immediately took off in pursuit. Unfortunately, the Illuminati were one step ahead. Ambushed. Shot out of the sky by Bell Tower Associates, seconds after entering Hengsha's airspace. Malik's piloting skills saved me. After a tense and bitter struggle, I escaped into Lower Hengsha. The tracking signal I was following led straight to the Triads, or more specifically, to the augmented arm of Tong Si-hung, leader of a gang of augmentation harvesters. Tong said they'd taken the arm off a corpse, which Bell Tower had left at their door, meaning at least one of Seraph's scientists was dead. Maybe not the rest of them, though. Tong pointed me to a port used for human trafficking and helped me slip aboard a Bell Tower ship. It was sailing to Rifleman Bank Station, a military base in the South China Sea. Bell Tower was holding kidnapped civilians as prisoners there, and using them to perfect the Hyron Project, a human-computer interface that left most of its test subjects dead. My search for Megan would have ended then, if not for a mysterious ally named Quinn. In exchange for my help exposing Bell Tower, he slipped me aboard a second ship headed to Singapore and an Illuminati-run biotech facility called Omega Ranch. 3 of Seraph's scientists were there, forced by their captors to create a technology capable of remotely shutting down augmented abilities. Thanks to an emergency recall notice issued by the World Health Organization, millions of people all over the world already had the biochip installed. With the help of the scientists, I tracked Megan to a private section of the ranch. There, I ran into Yaron Namir, the walking tank who'd put a bullet in my brain the first time we met. He'd teamed up with Zhao and was hoping to catch me off guard. Their little ambush didn't work. I found Megan in a suite belonging to Hugh Darrow, the billionaire philanthropist who'd Saraf had called on for help. Darrow had convinced her to go along with the biochip plan by promising to sabotage the tech. As she was explaining this, Darrow appeared in a global broadcast, telling the world that augmentations would be the death of mankind. Then he activated the biochips to prove his point. All over the world, augmented people flew into a killing frenzy. Darrow had betrayed everyone, and it was up to me to set things right. To do it, I had to reach Panchaea, a massive installation in the Arctic Ocean. As I raced through corridors built by an all-augmented workforce, I saw death and destruction firsthand. By the time I shut down Darrow's broadcast, I knew the damage he'd done. Still, humanity's future remained unclear. How would the world react to this sabotage? Would people ever regain their faith in augmentations again? What would be the Illuminati's next move? Only time will give us the answers.
Right, here we go. Guys, if you haven't seen that 12-minute recap video, I strongly suggest that you go and watch it. It's very good,
I could save the world.
and it explains a lot of what happened in the past, you know, Jensen's sort of backstory, and why in this game a lot of people hate augmented human beings. A bit like Jensen.
Airlines Flight 451 were killed when an augmented passenger broke into the plane's cockpit and ruthlessly butchered its flight crew. Details recovered from the black box recorder suggest that the man may have been suffering flashbacks to the AUG incident. That horrible day 2 years ago when augmented people all over the world flew into a psychotic killing spree, causing the greatest loss of life in recent history.
Sometimes you just have to let go and embrace what you've become.
Not gonna go all wonky on us now, Hansa, are ya?
Well, if I do, McCready, I guarantee you'll never see it coming.
Agent Jensen! Am I gonna have a problem with you?
No, sir. No reason to assume you would.
Good, because you are the only augmented operative on this team, and I intend to make good use of you.
Listen up, all of you.
We got a sandstorm barreling down our arse and we can't afford to make mistakes. We're going after this man, an arms dealer named Shepard. He's ex-Bell Tower, one of the Special Forces commanders who disappeared during the incident.
And he's come out of hiding. That cannot be good.
It's not. He's selling weapons and military-grade augments to terrorists. This is Aran Singh, the undercover agent who lured Shepard out of his hole. Best you see Interpol's got. For 3 years he's worked hard to get him tight with the Jinn, an Iraqi smuggling cartel that's infected the Eastern Hemisphere like a plague. Last week, our arms dealer sent a message to the Jinn, offering to sell them a shitload of black market merchandise dirt cheap. They told Singh to handle the buy.
They're not gonna like it when Interpol disrupts their party. Is Singh's cover really that good?
It is right now. We need to keep it that way. This is where the deal's going down. A half-finished high-rise hotel that's been abandoned ever since the incident. It's not a pretty picture inside.
Let me guess. Most of the laborers were augmented with heavy-duty industrial rigs. So when the incident hit, and they all went schizo, things got gruesome real fast.
And no one, except for some homeless junkies, have been inside the place ever since.
So what's the plan, Director?
Singh's meeting Shepard on the ground floor, inside the hotel's main atrium. He sent the bulk of his Jinn crew to the penthouse levels to secure a vantage point. I want McCready's team to take up positions overlooking the atrium and make the arrest. Jensen, you're going in solo from the roof.
My objectives?
Keep the Jinn from joining the party. As far as we can tell, only one route connects the atrium to the penthouse level, a halfway decent elevator shaft. Here. I want you to block access to it.
Fine. Just cut me loose.
Do you plan on relying solely on your augments for this one? I'd recommend taking a little hardware, just to be sure.
Okay, if you insist.
We've got a UC in there. Might be easier to maintain his cover if he's not the only one still breathing when this is done.
Smart thinking.
Yeah, but if anything does happen to him, you'll be telling his wife. After you get out of the hospital, of course.
What about range? There's lots of wide spaces and high ceilings in there, but a number of tight and constrained rooms too.
So it's a crapshoot. Really?
Well, I'm not looking to play dice with anyone in there. Give me something with distance.
Your call. Less chance of being seen and compromising Singh that way. One last thing, Jensen. Singh said the Jinn are using some sort of portable Wi-Fi device to boost communications. He's got a better chance of maintaining cover if you disable it.
Okay.
Keep an eye out for it. But aren't we on the clock here? You said there's a sandstorm moving in.
There is, and we got the intel on this mission at the very last minute. So we're scrambling a little. If it comes to it, your #1 priority is keeping the Jinn out of that atrium.
Copy that.
Time to put away your heavy thoughts, gentlemen. We're approaching the target building.
You're up first, Jensen. Let's do this.
Let's do this. Dubai
Task Force
2029.
This is Knife Leader. Engage Hush drives and descend to Angels 1-5.
No parachute needed.
Team leader, this is Jensen. I'm on the roof.
Solid copy. Move into the building. The access route you need to block is at the far end of the penthouses. And keep in mind, the direct route might not be the easiest one.
Roger that.
McCready will advise once his team is on the ground. Miller out.
Right, let's do this. Scope there. Map on the top right. Another little infantry selection. Health bar, blue bar. Not sure what that means. I can search the person. Nothing there. Probably all been cleaned up by the junkies. Oh no, credit chip. Is that currency maybe? Nothing there. More chip. Oh, that's just some phone app thing. While we're here, let's have a look. Weapons. Oh yeah, this is like some sort of is it Skyrim where you've got sort of slots for all your stuff. Typhon ammo. There you go. Pause it and read it for yourself if you want. That's my tranquilizer ammo for my gun, obviously. Hypo steam health pack, basically. Bioelectric cell. So that's my electric for my augments, my robotic arms and stuff, maybe. Right, let's go. Search that person. Nothing there.
Jensen, we're moving through. Oh, fuck!
What's wrong?
The Jinn have got a few Jennies up and running. Gonna have to hack keypads.
You should enjoy it, McCready. They have colors and shapes. Just remember, red means bad.
Fuck you.
Can't see anyone. The graphics are not bad in this game. Where's the seagulls? Let's have a look. Nope. Yeah, they're alright now. Right, let's we'll do moving this. Drop. Rotate. Throw. Didn't go very far. Box, nothing there. So it's through here on the map. Right, okay. What's that say? Structural weakness. Okay then. Right, because I've used that move, my blue bar on the left, bottom left, has depleted a little bit. So I'm guessing if I use any sort of augmented equipment, you know, sort of robotic moves, I'll get a little deduction in my blue bar. Right, restore power to keypad. Right, that's through there, so right, not there. Ooh, biocell. Let's have one of those. What's down there? Oh. Not going through there. Oh, is there 2 guys over there? Yeah, looks like there's 2 guys, 2 vision cones. Right, let's get out of there. Right, okay, so hack. So I think green is the target.
Anomaly detected. Trace program initiated.
Move to the registry with L and capture it before time runs out. Okay, it's just here.
Access granted.
Lovely, thank you very much. Covert tutorial, I don't need it to do that.
I think that was the last one.
احنا ما بدنا احد تاني يحط هذه العملية في خطر قبل ما يصل تاجر الأسلحة.
I'll do another sweep in the area, just to make sure.
علمني إذا أي شيء يبين. هذه المنطقة آمنة.
Oh, there's 2 people over there. Looks like he's getting tired from holding that gun. Right, it's coming this way. Probably to check on his mate. Let's get him when he comes close.
العاصفة راح تكون هان عن قريب.
Come on.
إيش بيصير؟
Damn. Nice takedown. So, right. He hasn't seen anything. So, let's just drag his arse over here so nobody else sees him. And rob him while we're here. Take his gun. What's that? Right, so he's getting that lift. Let's see if we're taking that from him. Oh. Oh, okay. I thought I didn't hit him at first, but obviously I did. Take his stuff. What's that he's got there? That way. Take his gun. Right, searching. Anything else here? What's this? Locked. Okay. Another door we've got to hack.
Access granted.
Easy enough.
Jensen, Mac, listen up. Doppler shows that sandstorm's moving in fast. It's big, and it's gonna hit us hard.
God, I hate the fucking desert. Confirm visual?
I can. Time is not on our side.
Copy that.
Solid copy.
More ammos. More pistol. Nothing in there. More alcohol. More ammos. Oh, one more. Oh no. Oh, what's this? Oh, beer case. Right, okay, I think that's it. I didn't mean to do that. That was obviously an accident. Press the R1 button by mistake. Activated one of my gas grenades. Two guys here, let's go and take him out quietly. Oh, damn it. Where's he going? Oh, he's gone. Okay. Let's mark these people. Where's he gone? Oh, he's moved on. Okay, so... let's take him out. Come on, come on, come on. Let's put you... oh yeah, let's put you here with the other dead body. Take those. I'll take those. Right, might be a good time to check on my infantry. So you can use your keyboard if you're playing on, you know, a PC to assign your weapons to a hotkey. And then if you want to use a health pack, RT, use a biocell for your electronics, LT. Excellent. So let's just have a look. Right, there's a machine pistol. Number 3 is my 10mm pistol. Right, let's go into the rifle. Alright, so let's go up here.
نخزن المخازن الموجودة على السطح عشان تكون بعيدة من الرمل.
Good. There is too much riding on this thing. Last thing we need is the guns breaking down.
يلا نبتدي نتحرك.
Marking. Anyone else? No, that is it.
McCready, how you making out?
Slower than expected. It's like someone's tilled a fucking cemetery down here.
Say again?
When the shit hit the fan in 27, the rush must have been for the stairs. There's corpses everywhere. A lot of your cousins are here too, Jensen. You want me to grab you any spare parts?
No parts. But I take mine with cream and 2 sugars while you're asking.
So it sounds like there's a lot of hatred towards augmented human beings.
شايف حاجة؟
No, there's nothing here, just that.
Oh, there's 4 people now. There's one dude over there. It's just not. Oh no, it doesn't go any further than that. Doesn't look like there's anything, so let's get a better view of what's what. It's marking as well. Say 5124. Where's the 24? Barely see him. Oh, this guy's seen me now. Come on. Come over. Knock you out. Nice one. Let's get that. Drag your body, throw you over there. Hopefully. No one can see it. And then, if those 2 are downstairs, I'm going to go up and take the guy top out. It's getting very windy in here.
الجو ابتدى يتحرر قوي.
When are we getting out of here?
Do not act as though your job is done.
2 guys down there.
Nothing. Always nothing.
Looks like he's on his own.
ده مش صح.
Jensen, what's your 20?
Working my way through the penthouses.
Remember to keep an eye out for the Jin's communications booster. If you can, disable it.
Roger that.
Right, so the white hollow circles are people underneath me, I'm guessing, because yes, they're downstairs. Right, so those 2 guys are still out there in the direction of the objective. What's that? Oh, there's loads of people. Be careful. Go attack him.
ما بديش نكون هان لما تبدا العصر. عملنا فيهم خدمه.
What? Are you talking to me?
There's lots of people. Over this side, so can I take this guy out without being seen?
خلينا نفتش الدور الثاني.
Not like the storm. Moving too quickly.
لا مفيش حاجة هنا كمان. شكلنا كده جينا بدري، مش شايف أي حاجة.
That sounded really close to me. There's probably somebody underneath. Well, there's one down. Come on, Jensen, your hands must be more steady than this. You're a robot. Can't get a
زي
shot.
المكان ده ممكن يكون حر للدرجة دي. الموضوع طول قوي. سامعك.
Right, there's got to be a safe way down there. Can't take any of these guys out without the other ones seeing. Let's just go back downstairs and see what happens.
Anything?
Keep it tight.
Right, looks like I'm going to the room with two people.
Nothing to
Almost saw me there.
Over.
That's going to make things a little bit easier.
This sand is everywhere.
Could take him out, but the other guy's going to come and see. No, too risky.
All is quiet, as predicted.
Maybe when it goes, this guy, when it goes back up to his window, I'm going to probably take him out with a shot.
It's taking too long. It should be done already.
Huh? Take him out. Is that it? It was quiet. might do. Building ammos for my guns. Right, so everyone. So here.
شمي في المكان ده ريحة الموت والدم.
This shepherd is no honorable man.
I'm surrounded. How am I going to get all the way down to here?
المكان ده مؤلم. الجو بقى فيه رطوبة عالية.
So that's the car that I shot. I'll try and take him out. That guy up there will probably see me. Ladder. Can I go and use the ladder? Or can I throw something to distract these guys? Maybe grab a bucket. And then throw it over there. No, nobody cares. Too far? Just get rid of this body while I'm here. The event might be useful. Got to distract those guys.
سمعت دوشة.
Oh yes. Going over there? Yes it is. Oh, what? Armies on me now. Use a bit of health. And these Come on!
This is where you die!
Damn it. Well, at least they're all dead.
Listen up, everyone. Chang's hacked into the Jin's radio signal. Checking the patch now. We should be hearing Singh any second.
خليل، الراجل اللي هيبيع لنا الحاجات جاي كمان شوية. روح قول لبقية الناس إن أنا هحصلكم وخليكم يعني منتظرين.
Patch is clean.
Solid copy. Good. I'll repatch us once the deal kicks off.
ليه ما خدناش الإشارة لحد دلوقتي؟
Might be one of ours. Use caution.
That wasn't, again, how I planned to do this. Trying to stay quiet, but obviously the tranquilizer doesn't have an immediate effect, shall we say. So, yeah, top beer. Hence, yeah, that. Quite a few beers around here. Right, let's just go back outside, see who else we can kill. Oh. Just him. Is that right? Yeah. Let's just run over to him and take him down. Someone's coming, someone's coming, someone's coming. Oh, someone's coming. Quick, quick, quick.
Jensen, we're inside the atrium, taking up positions on the terraces. What's your 20?
Still moving.
Well, hurry the fuck up. Enemy helos inbound and this sandstorm's getting close. You get that comms booster disabled?
Negative. Didn't find it.
Well, you better hope Singh's cover stays intact. Otherwise, you'll be answering to me.
Yes, router. Where is it? Yes, those two people jump down from here. Oh, yes.
Miller, I've disabled the Jin's comms booster. Should make it harder for them to listen in on the deal.
Good work. With luck. Sing's cover will still be intact when this is over.
Roger that. Moving on to primary target now.
Just the one, I think.
اللي بيحصل؟
Let's just run out there and get him.
Anomaly detected. Trace program initiated. Access granted.
Okay. Anyone behind the door? No.
This is Jensen. Penthouse access route secure. Jin shouldn't be a problem. Over.
Copy that.
About fucking time. Enemy helo sighted. All right, strike force. Position and hold.
Strike 1, in position.
Strike 2, all set. Strike 3, yeah.
Strike 4 in position and holding, boss. Eyes up, safety's off, guys.
Yeah, no shit, brown nose.
Watch your fucking mouth, Halliday.
Both of you, shut up. 5 in position.
Everybody stay sharp. Singh's got eyes on Shepard. Patching you in now.
Target's in the AO. Remember, Singh's down there, so watch your fire.
You got balls, Singh? Executing a buy with a sandstorm on her ass?
I cannot take credit for Mother Nature, mister.
You can call me Shepard.
How biblical. Are these the weapons?
The Augs. They're getting harder to come by. Guns are still on the chopper. Show me the cash, quick, and we'll...
Ooh. Oh, hello. Looks like someone's come to rob everybody. Money and guns.
Shepard is dead.
What? By who? What's going on down there?
Miller, this isn't the Jin. Repeat, it's not the Jin.
They're after the weapons. Open fire! Open fire!
Weapons free! Open up on
Greedy. Make it a grab for the chopper. You got a shot?
Negative. Negative. We're under heavy fire down here. We can't let that chopper take off, Jensen.
I got it.
Let's go, Jensen. Weapons hot.
This is bad! They're closing in! We're gonna lose Singh! Jensen, I can't reach him!
Hello.
Jensen, this sandstorm might have just bought us some time, but you need to disable that chopper.
Copy that.
I'm not getting out of this alive, man! Well, you've got...
Can't see anything.
Take the shot! Closing in!
Damn it. Let's try that. Someone shooting me. Let's get out of here. Right, let's go over the helicopter. Oh, what's that? Oh, that was easy.
Miller, chopper's been grounded. Repeat.
Jensen! You're welcome.
Shit.
Right guys, looks like this is going to be part 1, or the end of part 1. Part 2 will be up very soon. Please give it a like if you like what you saw. Subscribe to my channel if you're not a subscriber, so you can get the latest part as soon as I upload it. And with that being said, thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.
Available to all. We will merge with machines, with computers.
When this is done, the Illuminati won't be able to control men and women like you. No, stop! And planned. Scenes of horror on the streets of Detroit.
Madness has gripped mechanically augmented people.
Shanghai, Los Angeles, Ankara, Dubai.
People are dying out there. Millions of people.
The search for survivors in Pangaea has been downgraded to a recovery mission.
The Czech Republic leads a growing list of countries calling for the relocation of its augmented citizens.
It's a new world, Adam. It's afraid of people like us.
Bust into safe and secure segregation industries closely to the first.
You didn't think it would end with the AUG incident, did you?
We were victims. This is retribution for a tragedy we could not control.
They control the news. They buried the truth with disinformation.
Possible detonations. Looks like car bombs.
Another terrorist attack, this time in a police station.
The United Nations Security Council has tasked
The new anti-terrorist intelligence and response team will have Task Force 29.
Agent Jensen.
I won't let it happen again.